At his latest Newsmax appearance, Donald Trump Jr. went on an emotional diatribe about his family's current civil fraud prosecution, making for nothing short of a theatrical show. He made some very shocking statements in a moment that left people both shocked and perplexed, even though he had no hard proof to back them up. He maintained that the prosecution was not only determined to put his father behind bars, but they were also considering more serious penalties, such as the unfathomable possibility of the death penalty. Such claims could, to put it mildly, make one wonder. The case that New York Attorney General Letitia James filed against the former president and his sons, demanding an astounding $250 million in damages, is the cause of the legal drama that is currently playing out in New York. The main claim made in this case is that Donald Trump's net worth has been artificially inflated by the Trump family for a considerable amount of time. It is thought that they took this action to obtain better loans and agreements. Naturally, the Trump family fiercely rejects any misconduct and characterizes the whole controversy as a politically driven witch hunt intended to ruin the former president's chances of running for office in 2024. But the most recent judicial developments don't seem to support the Trump family's version of events. In a dramatic change of events, Judge Arthur Engoron recently granted a partial summary judgment, citing strong evidence of fraudulent activity involving not only Donald Trump, but also his sons and their numerous business ventures. The court still has to rule on 6 more offenses, including conspiracy, insurance fraud, and fabricating corporate records, so the case is far from over. Notably, since Trump's attorneys chose a non-jury trial, Judge Engoron himself will have to make the final decision. The ramifications of a negative decision can include Trump forfeiting some of his famous properties and being prohibited from doing business in New York. In addition to talking about the trial, Trump Jr. also voiced his displeasure with what he saw to be a biased legal system during his Newsmax appearance. He maintained that while the court system persisted in attacking his father, charges made against President Joe Biden and his family appeared to be going unanswered. According to him, those are all reasonable questions and yet no one asks them. He expressed concerns about the unwillingness of the political system and media to confront these issues, contrasting it with the aggressive pursuit of accusations against his father, which resulted in demands for the death penalty or life in prison. Such assertions are undoubtedly controversial and fuel the political fervor surrounding this well-known case. It is crucial to make it clear that a civil trial, like the one in question, cannot result in sanctions like incarceration or the death penalty. The allusions made by Trump Jr. to Michael Cohen's perjury are a little off topic because they don't relate to anything Cohen said when he testified recently against the Trump family in the civil fraud case. Alina Habba, the attorney for Trump, attempted to discredit Cohen in court by bringing up his past of lying on behalf of the outgoing president, particularly his 2018 confession to perjury in a case involving personal tax evasion. The attorney for the Attorney General's office objected to the Trump team's depiction of Cohen's testimony as perjury and raised concerns, presenting this discovery as an attempt to undermine Cohen's testimony. Christopher Kise, Trump's lead trial attorney, is juggling a busy schedule while the former president is embroiled in several legal disputes. Given his involvement in Trump's civil fraud trial in New York, Kise has asked permission to participate virtually in a Florida confidential materials lawsuit. In a court filing,